everybody, it's me, Kayla Friday, and welcome back to my channel here at Little Cahaba Junkin. Today on the channel, we're going to do something a little bit different. You all saw my, does anybody else have brain farts like 720 times a day? I feel like I need to be on some medication or buy some stronger coffee. Anyway, you all saw my winter, was the word I'm looking for, my winter home tour on here. And now that it's March, about to be April, I'm getting this house ready for spring and doing some spring cleaning and just changing some things up. So I still had all of my winter decor in here. It was looking real nasty. I was feeling like a buzzard, and I was like, I gotta get in here and get busy. So today we're gonna do a decorate with me video. As you can already see from the background, I have got this room ready for spring. But I'm going to take you along with me and let you see what changed and what I did and kind of the thoughts that I had as I decorated, and hopefully give you a few tips and tricks. And you'll also see all of the, or some of the things that I purchased in some of the recent videos in use here. So if that interests you, keep watching and let's see how I decorated this room for spring.
All right, so I am here in my guest bedroom. Still have my winter wreath up. I'm a buzzard, y'all. So this is what we got to work with. Today I'm going to be redoing this room for spring. Thinking about moving some things around. Thinking about moving like this chifforobe over to the corner and taking down those little small shutters and maybe putting this over there kind of as a statement piece in the corner. Because I kind of want to move that really pretty trunk of my grandmother's. This was also my grandmother's, but move it to the end of the bed and open it. Don't really know. Obviously that winter wreath will come down. It's probably got spiders growing on it. And then I got to decorate the top of my chest of drawers. So, or if you're country like me, Chester drawers. So this is our canvas. Let's see what we can come up with, y'all. I did end up moving the chifforobe from this wall over to the corner, and I do like it over there. I feel like it gives me a little bit more room. Still have a couple of other pieces. I've got the Singer sewing machine and that little trunk down there, and then I've got my chest of drawers here. So I definitely am keeping this bed against the wall where I am, but I'm still playing around with the furniture a little bit because I haven't changed it up in here in a long time. So let's see what we can come up with. Friends. So this is what I've got so far. I put this, I needed something kind of bigger, obviously, to put on this wall because it's so large. And I didn't want to put a ton of holes in the wall. I thought about doing maybe like a gallery wall or something, but I was like, no, my husband will kill me. So I decided to use this peg rack that I got this weekend at the Rustic Bucket Vintage Market, and I just added some spring touches, like some gardening touches. So I have a couple of my dad's old work shirts there. This one's real crinkly, but it'll fall out. Old brush for painting those fences. We got to repaint our white picket fences and restain our fences for the summer. A little throw. Also a little hat to wear and a little belt to carry all my gardening supplies, and then a pretty little throw there to put under my knees as I'm sitting out there gardening. All right, now for the rest of this room. Looking like a hot mess. So I'm just going to take all my Instagram photos from this one angle over here where you can't see the rest of the crap going. All right, so let's work on the rest of this room. So I think over here, I really love this picture, or excuse me, this mirror, but I think I'm actually going to hang this one that I found at Hobby Lobby over there and just see if I like it a little bit better. I'm not real sure. I may end up hanging something else there. Then up here on my old screen, I'm thinking about actually hanging 3 summer hats. I know I have a hat back here and I don't want to overkill it, but I'm thinking that might be really cute. Obviously all this orange is going to go away, but I'm thinking I'm going to do that instead of just a wreath. I always do a wreath and I want to do something kind of different. Thought about moving that desk, but I really like that desk for my work area, so I think I'm going to leave that and just add some cute little touches there. Got to put my peace lily somewhere. And then over here, I'm thinking I'm going to bring in a vintage radio. I have a couple around the house. I'm thinking about bringing one of those in and maybe some more house plants and some other little touches of spring. I also have a really cute little vintage watering can that I found last week, but I kind of want to use that on my porch. So let me just see what I can come up with. So we got to decorate this. Like I said, I think I'm going to do the 3 hats up there. I don't know. I'm going to play around with some stuff. And then we got to decorate this area. As far as this, I'm going to leave this plain because I don't want too much going on. I really like just the chiffon and the trunk on top. And I thought about opening this up. I think that would be gorgeous and hang some stuff in it. But for right now, that is actually housing all of my pillows. And Buster is chewing on a bottle that he just dug out of the garbage. Buster. Buster Brown, all these people are seeing you chew on a bottle.
Say, I don't care. I'm so cute, my mama can't get on to me.
I'm just kidding. He does get scolded occasionally. But all right, folks, let's see what we can do. All right, friends. So over here, I left it kind of simple. I have a vintage radio over here that actually works. And then I have this cute little clock. It actually does not work, but it's adorable. And, you know, we all use our iPhones and our iWatches anyway. And then, of course, I had to somewhere throw some oil lamps. So I just left it like this. It's really simple, but I have a whole lot going on over here on this other wall. So I kind of like it like this. I like using oil lamps and making oil lamp collages because they give you different heights and kind of add dimension to your space. And then, look at this beautiful mess on the bed. Then up here, I just added 3 more straw hats. And I think it looks really cute. I think it's going to look really cute once I get the bed put together and add lots of spring pillows. I'm still not loving this mirror. I hung the other mirror up and I didn't really like it. I felt like it was too small. So I'm thinking about putting something else up here. So, got to do that. Got to put together the bed and get everything else put in position. Spoil this dog just a little bit because he's so mistreated and abused and malnourished. I'm just so pitiful. He doesn't like when Mama isn't playing with him 24 hours a day, do you, Butter? All right, guys. I mean, I really love the Swiffer, too. I think that's really cute. I think I'm going to leave it just like that. Hold on. Now it's perfect. Professional. I really liked that these two were the same pieces, or excuse me, the same color. So I went ahead and brought this little shelf that's been in my hallway since we moved in here, and I really like it. I thought it was really cute. So I just got some old books up there and a couple of little brass pieces. Then over here on my workstation, I just obviously got my 150-year-old computer that still works, so I love it. My little notebook, a cute little house plant, and some more brass candlesticks. And I like to kind of leave that out where you can see how pretty that chair is. That came from a thrift store, and I redid it. Has a really pretty little detail right there. All right. Next to tackle this bed. Let's get it. All right, friends, we are finally done. All right, Buster, let's show them our reveal of our spring guest room. I really like the way it turned out. I think it's so cute. On this wall, like I said, I wanted just to kind of base everything around this accordion rack. And I wanted to give it some spring touches. I've already explained kind of what's hanging on this. I did change out the hat from what I had originally put up here because I used that one back here on the above the headboard. But like I said, just got some old shirts and throws, an old brush. This hat actually came from Walmart last year. Then the little brass water flowering, what in the world am I trying to say? Little watering can, the cute throw, and then I have that tool belt. And down here, this used to sit in my kitchen. This is a really cute little bench that my pawpaw actually made. And I just kind of dressed it up for spring. Added this pretty house plant into this basket that actually says cookies on the back, but I found that last week at a local thrift store. This cute little bust that you saw in my haul from the past weekend up at the Rustic Bucket Market, and then just some various vintage books. And I really like how it turned out. Then over here, I actually moved the chifforobe into the corner and just left that old trunk on top. Eventually, I would like to open it. It does currently store all my pillows and throws that aren't in use. Eventually, I do want to open that and display some things in there. Have the pretty Singer sewing machine. Then above my headboard of my bed, I have the screen that's always there. And I put these really cute straw hats. And I just thought they were really cute. I envision lots of straw hats this spring. Then I just kept the white bedding. I think it looks really clean and crisp. Got those Euro pillows that came from Home Goods or TJ Maxx. I believe Home Goods. And then this is a Walmart pillow. That is a TJ Maxx pillow, and this is a Target pillow. And all the bedding came from Walmart. And at the end of the bed here, I just have this really pretty hope chest that also came from my pawpaw, and the chifforobe also came from them. And I just draped a really pretty throw over that. And then I have this rug here that came from Home Goods, and I've had it for years. Just love the way that turned out. Have my peace lily over there in the corner. Those baskets, I have a set of 2 of those wicker baskets that the plants are in my house, and those came from Lowe's. Then over here, I have my door shut because Buster kept chewing on a bottle and it was making the loudest noise. But over here, I have my cute little vintage radio that I found at actually the thrift store for like $7. It was a huge steal. Then this is also a thrift store find. It's just a cute little alarm clock. I thought that was really cute. My aunt actually has me a vintage Big Ben that may go there. And then over here, like you saw before, I just have my cute little oil lamps. All of them came from the thrift store, but this one came from Rustic Relics. Then over here in this corner, I have my little workstation where I have my ancient Hewlett-Packard laptop. I bought this thing in 2009 and it is still going strong. As long as you take care of stuff, it lasts. And then my old, straighten that bad boy. My old little milk glass lamp, some cute brass candlesticks. I have another really pretty house plant, and it's in this little brass urn. Today, I am burning Sweet Lemon, and this is from the Antique Candle Co. I found these because of Carly Gail Bowman on Instagram, and they smell absolutely wonderful. And then I moved in this cute little shelf from the hallway, and I have these cute little brass geese and a duck. Those actually came from my friend at work, Shanna. They were her sweet moms. And I also have some really cute brass candlesticks of hers that I'm going to use, and then just some more vintage books. This is a chair that I had redone. And then of course I have Corey's grandmother's old Singer sewing machine. It's got some damage on it, some water damage, but it's still so beautiful. I'm going to open her up and show you. Whoops! Hard to do that with one hand. But it's so pretty. I love it. I want to find a better place for this where I can have it open and display it all the time. But that was so sweet that she gave that to me, and I just love it. What's the saying? It's not over till the fat lady sings. So here we go. God is good. Yes, he is. He's good all the time. God is good. You know he is. He's good all the time.
All right, folks, that's it. This is what our little guest bedroom looks like here for spring. I'm going to be doing the rest of the house throughout this week and next week, and I will try to share videos on each room as I go, and then once I'm done, I'll do a spring home tour. But at the end of the video, I just kind of wanted to do a little Bible study here or share something with y'all. So if you're local, you will know I live, like I said, here in Chilton County, Alabama. You will know that there were some really devastating weather this past week. We had a F4 tornado come through a large part of the state, and also a couple of other very destructive tornadoes. And it has been a very difficult time for our state and just for our people. And not just the weather, but just the state of the country. There's a lot of fighting going on. There's a lot of disagreement. I had a dear friend of mine whose father was actually shot in a road rage accident or a road rage incident. There's just lots of crazy, terrible things going on. And even as a child of God, sometimes we find ourselves saying, why? Why does the good Lord, if he's so good, why does he allow this type of stuff to happen? And that's what we talked about in our church service today. So I just kind of wanted to share a little something with you. So nowhere in the Bible, and I've said this before, does it say that this life is going to be a bed of roses and that everything's going to be perfect. It says many times in the Bible that we as Christians are going to be persecuted. We're going to have a lot of trials and tribulations. We're going to have bad things happen to us. No matter how good you are, nobody is spared from the pains of this world, because this world is not good. This world is not of God. But because Jesus came and died on the cross, we can become saved and accept the Holy Spirit, and it makes getting through this life a whole lot easier. But I just wanted to share a little Bible verse with you. And we are in the book of Psalms and chapter 73. We'll just start at verse 1. It says, "Truly God is good to Israel, to those whose hearts are pure. But as for me, I almost lost my footing. My feet were slipping and I was almost gone. For I envied the proud when I saw them prosper despite their wickedness." So Asaph is seeing, basically, he's being good. He's being a good Christian. He's doing what he's supposed to do. But he's seeing all these wicked people in the world. And he's seeing that even though they're doing things they're not supposed to do, they're living unaccording to God's will, they're still prospering. They're still having a good time. And they're just, getting lucky left and right. It says they seem to live such painless lives. Seem, that's an important word here. Their bodies are so healthy and so strong. They don't have the troubles like other people have. They're not plagued with problems like everyone else. They wear pride like a jeweled necklace and clothe themselves with cruelty. These fat cats have everything their hearts could ever wish for. They scoff and speak only evil. In their pride, they seek to crush others. They boast against the very heavens, and their words strut throughout the earth. And so the people are dismayed and confused, drinking in all of their words. What does God know, they ask? Does the Most High even know what's happening? Look at these wicked people enjoying a life of ease while their riches multiply. And here he's starting to question, was this all for nothing? It says, did I keep my pure heart for nothing? Did I keep myself innocent for no reason? I get nothing but trouble all day long. Every morning brings me pain. If I had really spoken this way to others, I would have been a traitor to your people. So I tried to understand why the wicked prosper, but this is such a difficult task. Then I went into your sanctuary, O God. So now he's coming back to the Lord. And I finally understood the destiny of the wicked. Truly, you put them on a slippery path and send them sliding over a cliff to destruction. In an instant, they are destroyed, completely swept away by terrors. When you arise, O Lord, you will laugh at those silly ideas and at the persons dreaming in the morning. I realized my heart was bitter and I was torn up inside. I was so foolish and ignorant. I must have seemed like a senseless animal to you. Yet I still belong to you, and you hold my right hand. You guide me with your counsel, leading me to a glorious destiny. Whom have I in heaven but you? I desire you more than anything on earth. My health may fail, my spirit may grow weak, but God remains my strength. He is mine forever. So, as we can see here, old Asaph was a lot like us. He is seeing all these things around him happening, all these bad things happening to good people. He is seeing people that try fall on their backs. He's seeing people that put forth effort to serve God, find hardships with their health, with their families, with their finances, just all kind of things going wrong. And then he's seeing all these people that don't care, that don't give a crap, basically doing great. But we have to remember, like he said here, who do I have in heaven but you? So this world is not our home. As I've said before, our home is in heaven. And once we get there, all the pain and heartache that we felt here will be gone, and nothing but joy will be felt. But when you are a Christian and you do have the good Lord at your beck and call, it makes going through this life so much easier. So like Asaph found, when he went back to the church and he got back in the walk with the Lord, he realized this is all just temporary. All this pain and heartache is temporary, and God is still good. And also, like they said in church today, we serve God not because of what he does, but because of who he is. And that is a very powerful thing to understand. We always think that God, nothing bad can happen to us. Because I'm a Christian, nothing bad can happen to me. But that's just not so. We have to serve God and not bargain with him, and not, beg him for health and beg him for good things. We have to just serve him because he is God, just because we respect him and love him, and that's what he deserves as the God of gods, the only God. But it's so hard to do that sometimes. We're only human. Nobody's perfect. Only Jesus was perfect. And because of him are we even able to find salvation. But I just wanted to share that with you today, because I know so many people around here and all over the world are just experiencing tremendous pain and heartache. But there is a light at the end of the tunnel. Just like God showed to Asaph in the book of Psalms, this is all just trivial. Nothing that happens here is going to amount to the joy that we'll feel one day when we get to heaven. All of this is not for nothing. The walk that you walk is going to ultimately decide where you end up in the afterlife. And I pray that the good Lord will touch everyone, that he will heal you and heal your families and heal your homes. And I pray that this week will hold something better for everybody. So, sorry to keep rambling, but I hope you all have a blessed week, and I hope you enjoyed our home, our spare bedroom for spring, and I will see you on the next video. Have a good week. See you next time.